Women's basketball, a sport that has grown remarkably in the past several years, including a league that has grown with it. The Women's American Basketball Association, a league of opportunity for anyone with a love for the game. Players who want to continue their playing careers and coaches who want their own team are welcome here. Got a passion for basketball but not on the court? Not a problem. There's affordable ownership for any sports-minded entrepreneur. Visit WABA's website, womensaba.com. WABA, it's our time.
Rob Hill from the WABA Media Department.
Yeah, boy!
I have a special guest on the phone, all the way from A-Town, Miss Melissa Johnson. Hey, Melissa, what's up?
Nothing much.
How you doing? So, Melissa, before we... Okay, I'm sorry, go ahead.
No, I was going to say I'm doing well.
Great. Before we get started, could you please tell all the listeners what is the name of your organization?
The name of the team is the Atlanta Angels.
Okay. And obviously you guys come out of A-Town, right?
Yes.
So let me ask you this question. What was your motivation of starting a professional women's basketball team and bringing them to Atlanta? What was your motivation?
Well, 2 reasons. It's a way for me to stay close to the game without having to lace up my sneakers and get back out there. Mm-hmm. And also, it's a way to give back. You know, being in a position where you can help somebody else. There's so many athletes out there, and the talent here in Atlanta is crazy. So as an owner, if I have the resources to put together a team, it's going to open a door for more players, because not everybody is in that 2% that gets to play professional sports. So the more opportunities we make, then the more ladies will be able to get picked up by teams.
Wow. And you mentioned without having to relace, put your laces back up. So with that, can you please tell us when and where did your love for the game of basketball, when did that first begin?
Well, I didn't play much because I was plagued with injuries, but I played 2 years of high school. Then I played 4 years of college at a Division II school in New York. And my love for the game didn't come until maybe like my junior year of high school, 1984, when I saw Pat Summitt coach that women's Olympic team to a gold medal. I think that's when I fell in love with the game.
Wow. So hold on now. So are you saying that you didn't play prior to high school at all?
No.
Or was it casual or what?
No, I didn't. I did not play prior to high school. I played in 9th grade, then I played in 11th grade. 10th grade and 12th grade, I had surgery both those years. Like I said, I was plagued with injuries from the very beginning with my knees. So my playing was very, very limited.
Wow. So how did you manage to get to a Division II school? That's good.
I really don't know. I mean, I was recruited. Having missed that senior year, most of the teams backed off, and it just so happens that one of the schools not far from my home asked me to come and play, so I went.
Okay, so what high school did you go to?
I went to Malvern High School out on Long Island,
and
I played 2 years there.
Okay, so then you got recruited by who?
Where did I end up going, or who was I recruited by?
College, yeah,
I
college.
ended up going to New York Tech.
Okay.
And played for 4 years. I got to play a complete 4 years there.
That was good. So now, after your 4 years of college basketball, where did you go from there? I mean, first off, before I ask you where you go from there, how did your body feel after you just did 4 straight years without injury? So how did your body feel?
My body felt good. I think I was in the best shape of my life. After I left college, I went into the New York State Police Academy, and I was able to work 13 years as a state trooper prior to retiring from there, once again because of injury.
Oh, my God. Okay, so now, through this whole process, let's talk about this 13 years. Through that whole process, Was that basketball itching you? You wasn't itching to do nothing basketball wise, or was you doing any maybe local gyms or anything like that? What was going on during that 13 years basketball wise?
I was totally a spectator. I would go to games. I would watch games. It wasn't really itching me because my time was consumed with work.
Okay.
Then once I had, my kids, my youngest son, he started playing, so then I got back into it.
Oh, okay. So now, going from there to just deciding to go into ownership, how did that whole process go?
When I found out about the league last year, the first thing I said was, wow, I want a team. And it never happened. And then the opportunity presented itself again a couple weeks ago, and I kind of just jumped in and said, I'm going to go for it and see what happens.
And what made you decide that you want? Because I understand that you got back into it because your youngest son was in it. But this is a big step, ownership. What made you feel like, let me go ownership? What made you decide to make that move? I
think just having the resources to do it and wanting to help somebody else, wanting to provide an opportunity for someone else.
Okay. And being that your team is down there, being your team is down there in Atlanta, you're the only WABA team down there. How do you think this benefits your community?
Well, I'm hoping. I've been working hard. I only had the team for a couple weeks. I've been working hard just trying to get the word out that we're here. Because without the girls coming out to make a roster, I'm not going to be able to do anything. So just getting the word out, letting everybody know that we're here, trying to market the team. And I'm just really excited to bring it to this area because there's a lot of talent here. If you look at most of the college teams in the area, there's a lot of talent. And once the girls finish their eligibility, it's over. There's nothing else for them to do. So just bringing this team to Atlanta allows people to continue to play with whatever their expectations are, whether they want to try to go into the WNBA, they're content with the WABA, or if they want to get an overseas contract. It's an opportunity. Yes.
And one thing that I always tell people about these local professional basketball teams is that normally they're very beneficial to the community as a whole in terms of just doing all type of stuff, whether it's a clinic for kids or some type of food drive or some type of coke. Normally they are very beneficial to the community. Have you thought about how you can be beneficial to your community, outside of people that's players?
Well, yeah, because myself and my kids, we do a lot of community service. So the efforts that we put out on our own, I'll turn around and make that a team effort and get the team into. We don't just want to come here and collect admissions at the door and put on a show. We want to get out into the community and be hands-on and do other things. We can partner with other organizations, whether it's United Way, where I've done Mother's Day care packages, and there's so many different community service endeavors out there that I would definitely get the team involved into.
And let's give over to staff and players. Let's start with staff first. When we talk about staffing, and I'm personally referring to coaches, what are you looking for in staff?
Well, I was able to get a head coach recently. He's an 8-year veteran of the ABA. He plays for the Southwest Warriors. Al Presley. He's going to be the head coach of the team. He's been in the ABA for 8 years, so he's familiar. I'm hoping to just bring his expertise into my team and have him lead my team. I hired Ralph Presley. He's the owner of the Southwest Warriors. He's going to be my general manager. So I'm excited because both those guys have experience, and this is my first time doing it, so they can kind of help me along the way.
And let's skip over to players. What are you looking for when you decide to choose players? What are you guys looking for?
I'm looking for commitment. Most of these ladies are older. They have lives. They have other things going on. But I need players that's going to be committed while we're playing, showing up for practice. You know, it's so easy to be distracted by life. You know, I understand things happen, things come up, but I need commitment. And I'm just looking for young ladies who want an opportunity, who want to come out, going to commit to working hard, and have a little fun.
Yes. And how about tryouts? Have you guys have any tryouts scheduled yet?
We do. We have a tryout scheduled for June 30th. It's going to be at Clayton State University at 4 o'clock. And you can register online. We have an Eventbrite link where you can register, and it's $40 to register. And just want everybody to just come out and support the team, try to make the team. And we're just going to see where this thing takes us.
Where can they find that link at?
It is
on your website,
and it's also I'm not sure if the link is on the website. I can link it up there, but the information is on our website, which is AtlantaAngelsBball.com. Tryout announcement is there.
Okay, and I'll make sure that that post goes onto the WABA website along with your link. We'll put that on the WABA website, where if someone sees the post on the WABA site, they get an opportunity to sign up, and we'll put your link on it where it goes directly to your account.
I appreciate that.
Okay, so lastly, this is the first season.
Right.
In a perfect world, what would you hope for your team in terms of accomplishment-wise in your first season at WABA?
To just be competitive. If you go out and play hard and just be competitive, then we're going to be successful. And success does not necessarily mean winning a championship, but just giving your all and being competitive and putting your all into it.
I agree. And finally, can you just let the listeners know exactly where they could find you guys? Shout your website back out. Any social medias you may want to have, just for people to keep up with you guys and know what's going on. Where can they find you at?
They can find us at Atlanta Angels. That's plural with an S on the end. bball.com. We also have Instagram, which is also the same thing, Atlanta Angels B-Ball. Not quite into Facebook. My son told me the millennials don't really do the Facebook thing, but we're out there in social media land.
Oh, okay.
And the tryout is June 30th at 4 o'clock at Clayton State University in Morrow.
Okay. I want to thank you very much for your time and wish you success in this upcoming WABA season.
Ladies and gentlemen, Miss Melissa Johnson.